The relationship between Cheng Lei and Zhou Yi has sparked public curiosity since the two appeared together in various projects. From the beginning, many believed that their chemistry was simply part of their professionalism. However, as time passed, it became increasingly difficult to ignore how natural and effortless their interactions seemed, as if there was something more to them than just coworkers. A big question began to arise in many people's minds. If their relationship was not real, how could there be so many moments that felt so genuine? Every time they appeared together, it sparked new discussions, not just once or twice, but repeatedly, on various occasions, in different places and situations. Whether it was behind-the-scenes footage captured by staff cameras, interview clips, public events, or even seemingly insignificant small interactions, all of it slowly built a picture that was difficult to ignore. What is interesting is not only the big moments, but the small gestures, glances, and spontaneous responses that appear without a script. People began to wonder if such a relationship could be completely faked. There is something in the way they look at each other that makes many people pause for a moment. A glance that lasts a little longer than necessary, a smile that appears uncontrollably, and emotional responses that seem so honest. Perhaps in the entertainment world, actors are trained to bring feelings to life, but human eyes often reveal truths that cannot be hidden. When an actor is playing a character who is in love, of course they can imitate romantic gestures. But when the camera stops rolling and they still show the same comfort, that's what makes the public even more confused. There are also many moments where Zhou Yi seems to understand Cheng Lei without the need for words. When the two are in a crowd, Zhou Yi often glances over just to make sure Cheng Lei is nearby. Likewise, Cheng Lei often shows protective body language, positioning himself slightly closer to her, or reflexively diverting attention when Zhou Yi seems nervous. Such reactions are difficult to control, especially when they occur repeatedly in different situations. Professional relationships usually have certain boundaries. There is formality, there is distance, there is politeness that must be maintained. However, Cheng Lei and Zhou Yi seem to have crossed that line in a way that is not excessive but still obvious. Even in group interviews, when the camera is not focused on them, they still often share small glances, signaling each other with their eyes or slight smiles, as if they have a little world that only the two of them understand. Fans who notice these details often say that they seem to communicate silently, without words. When a relationship is professional, the energy displayed usually changes according to the situation. Sometimes they are close during promotions, then rarely interact afterwards. However, Cheng Lei and Zhou Yi's consistency is what draws the most attention. Even when they are not involved in the same project, whenever they are at the same event or moment, that closeness remains. This makes many people wonder if such a close relationship can happen purely without deeper emotional reasons. Meanwhile, social media continues to be filled with comments about the two. Compilation videos, gesture analyses, and BTS clips often go viral within hours. Even more surprising is that this enthusiasm has never waned, even though it has been going on for quite some time. Usually, the public's attention shifts once the hype dies down. However, for this pair, the curiosity seems endless. Every new post about the two of them always attracts thousands of comments questioning the real possibility behind their interactions. There are also moments when Cheng Lei seems to try to hide her smile when Zhou Yi is talking. No one can be sure of the reason behind this, but often small signals like this are considered accidental signs that actually reveal more honest feelings. Similarly, Zhou Yi seems to have a different reaction when he is near Cheng Lei, whether it be more nervous, more cheerful, or even calmer than usual. Many fans believe that such changes in behavior are not coincidental. Their relationship is increasingly attracting attention because of something that rarely happens between most co-workers: unforced emotional warmth. They seem to understand each other's rhythms very well, knowing when to talk, when to be silent, and when to calm each other down. In the fast-paced and high-pressure entertainment industry, finding such a natural relationship is not easy, especially if that relationship arises without any special effort to show it. Their closeness is not only discussed in a romantic context. Many fans also see them as two individuals who share a unique personal comfort, as if they have known each other longer than the public realizes. Their interactions don't seem contrived, stiff, or excessive. They don't get caught up in the gimmicks or fan service that other drama couples often resort to. What they show is more subtle and intimate, like the relationship between two people who truly feel safe with each other. And this is what makes the question even stronger. If all that's visible is professionalism, why do those expressions seem so genuine? If their relationship isn't real, why do their interactions seem like two people talking from the heart, not from a script? If that closeness only exists in the context of work, why do they still show warm signals even when the camera isn't really focused on them? In the end, no one really knows what happens behind the scenes. Only Cheng Lei and Zhou Yi have the definitive answers. However, the public, who have witnessed so many moments, cannot stop wondering. There is too much honesty in their smiles, too much comfort in their gazes, too much consistency in their closeness. All of that forms a pattern that is difficult to explain as mere coincidence or professional acting. Perhaps their relationship is just a deep friendship born out of cooperation. Perhaps there are also feelings that have grown slowly without the public's awareness. Or maybe it's all just the result of viewers who are too fond of reading into things. But one thing is certain. Whatever the reality behind Cheng Lei and Zhou Yi's relationship, their interactions have sparked a curiosity that continues to linger, making anyone who sees them wonder, if their relationship isn't real, then how do you explain all this? And after seeing so many consistent little details, so many moments that feel too natural to be called acting, one big question remains. If Cheng Lei and Zhou Yi's relationship isn't real, then how do we explain all this? Whatever your opinion, one thing is certain, the story of their closeness won't end here. There are still many things that haven't been revealed, many moments that could appear at any time. Don't forget to share your thoughts in the comments section. Click like if you enjoyed the discussion, and subscribe so you don't miss the latest updates about this couple that always leaves us wondering. See you in the next video, and who knows, maybe we'll find the answers we've been searching for.